Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So on today's video I'm gonna talk about how I got married at 18. So this is how it started. This is how I'm gonna start saying how I met the guy. I met him through church, and everything was cool. We met through somebody else, and she introduced us, and I was like, okay, cool, and then we had a youth gathering and everything, and all the guys had to go somewhere, but I believe he didn't know, or he didn't want to go where they were going, so he just ended up coming with us, and he was the only boy. So I was just talking to him and everything, and like it was cool. Like we were just talking about what we like, things we don't like, and that time I was like, I recently just had surgery because they took out my wisdom teeth. So I mean, my cheeks are already chubby, and then they were even more, like I couldn't even open my mouth. Yeah, I still freaking bought food at IHOP and everything, and I was trying to eat, and it was like hard stuff, so I don't even know what I was thinking. But yeah, we kept on conversating, the night ended and everything, and we ended up going our separate ways and everything, and I would see him here and there at church and everything. I was like, hey, hi, like I would just say, hey dude, what's up, and it just went like that for like a month or two. I don't really know. And there was this trip to Visalia. It was like a conference for 3 days that all of the youth was gonna go to, and my mom, I guess she had already paid for it for me to go, so I had to go and everything, and I didn't even know that he was gonna come. I was just like, whatever. Like I don't even like really talk to some of the girls. Like I talk to them, but I don't really like acquaint with them. And after that, we get there and everything, and then I see that he's there. He comes talks to me, and then we just start like conversating. He ends up finding me on Instagram through the friend that introduced us, because she posted a post about me, and then that's how he found me on Instagram, and he DM'd me when we were already at Visalia, because I told him that I was gonna beat him up or something. I have no idea what we're talking about, but yeah, that's basically how it started. And throughout the literally it felt like we were there for like the long time, like more than 3 days. But we were there, we were talking, we were just hanging out, everything, like we just do it together, because and that's how it started. After we come back to Orange County and everything, we still messaging each other, and then he ends up telling me that if he want to hang out, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool, we'll hang out. And after that, okay, so we went on a date. Their date was on a Saturday, and we had everything planned out. We were gonna go watch a movie, and everything was detailed and everything. And that day I was gonna get baptized and everything, so it was in the morning though, and we were planning on going out in the night, like around 4 or something. And everything ended up going like different ways, so we ended up only having 3 hours of like spending together. I think 3 or 2, I don't even know. But so after that, I get baptized and everything, like we stayed there for a while, we eat and stuff, and then some of the church friends invite my parents and us and my family and everything to go and eat and everything, so we ended up going. And oh my gosh, I was so annoyed because all they were doing was just talking after everybody was like doing that, and I was like looking at the time, it was already gonna be 4. He was already like ready, and we were just texting. I was so frustrated. I was telling my mom like, dude, where are you, like where are you, like when are we going, and like everything. Like it was just getting on my nerves. She ended up getting mad at me and everything, and that happened. They stopped talking. I mean, we left the restaurant, we ended up coming home. She was mad at me and everything. I was annoyed too. So she's like, you have to be home at 9. And literally, like, I was 18. Like, I can literally do what I want. I can come home. But, for Hispanics, there's no age where you can't listen to your parents. So anyways, so she said she wanted me to be home at 9. And I was like, and I told him, I was like, bro, I didn't say bro, I think I said dude. I was like, she wants me to be home at 9. Yeah, 9. And I was like already annoyed because we wanted to watch a movie. And then he was like, oh, okay then, and everything was perfect though, like how it happened. Like, because literally, we, instead of like going to a movie theater and just watching a movie and just not even talking, we actually ended up going to the mall. And then we were talking, like we were having like conversations, and it was just really nice. And after that, okay, so I ended up so he ends up being there. I shower fast. I don't even go, I go without makeup, like I look so bad. And he ended up picking me up, and I was like, ask my mom what time she wants me to be home. Like, I already knew, but just like, so maybe she can be like, oh, he's respectful, and she'll let me come home like later. And she still ended up staying at 9. And that happened. We ended up going. We had such a good time. And then we still kept on talking. On the second date, I got in a fight with my mom and everything, and it was just bad. We had to end up going to pick up. We were gonna hang out from like early in the morning till the night because I had to be home at 9. And so what we had thought is that since early in the morning we're gonna be together the whole day because he had the day off, and I think so did I. And so that's what we did. We tried to do that, but instead, like, I had to take my sister to her friend's house because she was gonna go somewhere. And then it was just like super annoying. I got in a fight with my mom, and I was like, I was just done. And then I ended up like, as soon as we dropped off my sister, like I started crying, I started ranting out. I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. And then, like, everything, he ended up getting me something to eat. After that, we ended up, what did we do? Oh, we ended up going to the beach, Laguna Beach, yeah. And then we stayed in there in the car for a long time. Like, I literally wanted to kiss him the whole time. And then till I was like, you know what? Who cares? Like, I'm not gonna lose anything by just doing it. Like, if anything, if he doesn't like it, I'll just like run away, or not run away, but like, I don't know. But so I ended up going. I went. I like, how do you say it? Like, I jumped him, you can say. I jumped him, and yeah, literally that's when everything started. And then everything happened, like, that day, like, we ended up, it was such a nice day. It was super cute. But that day was when we officially decided to start dating, being boyfriend and girlfriend. And yeah, everything went really fast. That's when, weeks started passing. I felt like we've been together for the longest time. Honestly, like, everything, like, I don't know, it was just a click, literally a click. And weeks passed by. Then next thing you know, we started talking about marriage, like getting married together and everything. Because, well, first we wanted to move in together. So I'm like, for my situation, I was like, I can't leave unless I'm married. And then so we decided to get married. He ended up talking to my parents, and he asked them permission. He told them like this reasons and stuff, and yeah, so that happened. We got married. I believe it was October 12th. It was a month being in a relationship, literally, because we started dating on September 8th. Yeah. And yeah, and now we've been together for I don't even know, but it honestly, like, it's been crazy. because we have had a lot of ups and down, and not necessarily has to do between us, because between us, like, it's pretty good. It's mostly the people around us. So we ended up, we like, we didn't tell anyone, like, besides my parents, and my two best friends that went with me to, like, get married, because they were a witness. Besides that, his family did not know that we were married, and we had to keep that, like, we kept it for ourselves, because, like, yeah, because his family, his mom, didn't accept it. Till this day, she still doesn't, nor does his dad. And for me, I really don't care. It just sucks. But like, they say they're okay with it. They're okay with me, but they're like being hypocrite about it. Like, it's whatever. And so as soon as we told them, because this is what happened. The reason why I was the one that told them, because we were talking about it, like, you know, you gotta tell your mom, and he's more like, he was scared, you know, to tell them. So it's like, you know, so this is what happened. There was this lady that was, I guess, telling his mom the reason why I was in this program was because I was a bad kid and my mom didn't know what to do with me. And that got me pissed, because her son tried to get in the same program that I was, but they didn't let him because he has a record and he, like, other stuff, you know. And that just pissed me off, because it's like, dude, you don't even know me and you're over here, like, saying so much stuff that it's not even true. And so I went and I told Pastor, and I was like, this is what happened. I was like, if you don't talk to her, like, I'm gonna tell her something, because I'm getting sick and tired of this. And so, because his mom wanted to talk to me and everything, and I was like, what the hell, like, what about, you know? And, you know, that's basically what, like, made me just, like, lose control. So after service, Pastor ends up telling us to come to his office, and we're gonna talk and everything. So I was talking to the lady, and then he ends up calling the mom. She ends up coming, and we're over here talking, and the lady's just freaking denying everything, which got me really mad. And then his mom was denying everything, and then, like, that was what pissed me off, because it's like, your son just literally told me exactly what you said. Why would he be lying, you know? And what's it called, after that, yeah, so basically that was happening, and I was just getting super frustrated, like, literally, like, I wanted to cry, but not because I was, like, sad, like, I was just pissed, and I was like, I wanted to tell them off. And, like, literally, like, they're like, what, 40-year-old women, and they're, like, putting themselves, like, with an 18-year-old, like, really? Like, no. Like, why don't you go and, like, take care of your own kids? And, but not his mom, but, like, his kid, I mean, the other lady. So that ended up so that was happening and everything. And then next thing you know, like, Pastor was like, okay, you know what, whatever. So he ends up telling the lady to go. So she ends up leaving, and then he ends up leaving too, so we can talk and everything. And then she ends up telling me that she did say that and everything. And I was like, didn't you just, like, and she wouldn't even let me talk and everything. And I was just, like, getting super frustrated, and I literally was just done with everything right there and then. And after that, what happened after that? Yeah, we just kept, like, she just kept on going and telling me a bunch of stuff. You don't know because you don't have you don't have a kid or a son or whatever. I'm like, what does that even gotta do? Like, she was just telling a bunch of nonsense. And then I ended up telling, I was like, we gotta tell you something, and I'm gonna just tell you straight up. I was like, me and him are married. We got married. And I was like, yeah, I think that's how it was. I don't really remember that well, but yeah. And then she was like, I don't know if I should be mad or I should be, like, what's it called, sad or whatever. I don't know. But, like, first of all, get this, her son is 20 years old. This year he's gonna turn 21. So this kid, he's not even 18, he's 2 years older than me. So it's like, bro, not even my parents are being super freaked out about it or anything, you know. Like, it's like, what what are you doing? Why do you even gotta act like that? Like, oh my god, this and that. Like, yes, you can understand it was your son, but think about it. There was a reason why they didn't want to tell you. And after that, like, so after that, we ended up stopped talking. And she hugged me and everything, and I thought that everything was gonna be good. And I specifically told her I didn't want anybody else to know besides the two families, so my family and his family. And you know, she's like, okay, whatever. So we ended up going outside, and I see his dad. And I was like, and I told my husband, I was like, I told her. He's like, dang, are you serious? Yeah. And then, you know, he was like freaked out. And then I was like, we should just tell your dad already, you know. And because either way, she was gonna end up telling him. So they're not together, first of all. So so I ended up telling him that we were married, and his reaction was so annoying. It was just so stupid and immature. Like, it was just like, really? You're really doing this right now? He started saying so much dumb stuff. Like, it was so unnecessary. It was to the point where it was just getting me mad. Like, dude, this is so unnecessary. I don't need to hear. Because he started basically, the way he was making it sound, it was like if I had trapped his son or whatever. Like, you know, like I put a gun in his face and be like, you gotta marry me, you gotta marry me. And no, like, I didn't. And it was just super, super annoying. And so that ended up happening. I started telling him off, not like being disrespectful. I try to keep my like respect, but at the same time I wasn't gonna let him keep on disrespecting me, because first of all, he speaks Spanish, and my husband, Spanish sucks. He doesn't really understand what's going on. So like there wasn't really much for him to say. Plus, like, he was talking really fast and I was talking really fast. Like, it was just like super weird. And he was just basically saying that young people, that the reason why they get married is because like either they're pregnant or because of this and that, like a bunch of stuff. And I was like, first of all, no, like, not necessarily. If people just want to be together, they can be together, you know. And that's how you learn. If they're not, like, you know, you learn from it. You can't just be like, this and like, I just hate people like that. And they just start feeling sorry for themselves. Like, you know, it happened, you get over it, you move on. That's it. And I don't know, it was just super annoying that night. I was just so done. I ended up texting my mom. I was like, Mom, I told him, and I told her everything. She got pissed off because like he was like obviously disrespecting me. And get this, before he even found out that we got married, he would talk to my parents. He would say hi, he would have conversations and everything. And as soon as we told him, like, he literally did not talk to them at all. He didn't even talk to me. He would talk to me like I'm his daughter. Like, he would be giving me attitude and stuff. Like, hold up, I have my own parents for that. Like, you're not my parent, and you will never be a parent because you don't even take care of your own son, and you're gonna be trying to like parent me. Like, no, okay. And it was just super frustrating. You know, fast forward to that, we ended up, everything just literally started crumbling down. Crumbling. Like, literally, I felt like I was like this small, and like it was just like all of this was just dropping me down. Like, it was just to the point where I'm like, dude, like, I'm so stressed out. And the thing is that we wouldn't even fight about like I was like, oh my god, you're a liar or this and that. Like, nah, not even that. Like, it was because of them. Like I don't know, like, it was just super annoying. But yeah, you know, after that, you know, we finally ended up moving out together. First, we ended up moving into his mom's house, which that was totally like the worst thing I could have done. I ended up going to live there with him and his mom for like, I believe like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And oh my god, that was like the worst mistake, because she would make remarks, she would be so sarcastic, like, and it was like disrespectful things. Like, oh, when we already got our own place and we were gonna leave, she was like, oh, I'll give you guys a TV so you guys can keep occupied instead of doing other stuff, like. And then she was like referring to us, like, having sex or like making babies or whatever. Like, okay, first of all, that is none of your concern. We are married, we are grown ass people. Like, if we wanna like bring a child into the world or whatever, it's our decision, you know. It was just super annoying, and I literally had to put up with all her stupid crap all the time while being there. After that, we ended up moving into our own place, and she still would be saying those remarks and everything. And like when we would go there and visit and everything, and it was just like his sister, one of his sisters would be like, that it was she was kind of blaming me for, like, not saying directly, but like kind of going around it, that like I took her brother away and this and that. Like, oh my goodness, like it was just like super annoying. And I just wouldn't say anything, because I'm like, it's his family, like. And at the same time, I'm like, what do I even say? And after that, well, like everything just like between us just started like going down, because like I wouldn't see that he would be like trying to like be there for me or like try to defend me from his family. And it was just like causing a lot of conflict. That's literally like, it's always, if anything, it's always been about them till now. That we ended up coming back to Anaheim. We were living in Rialto, and what's it called, we ended up coming here to live with my parents because my mom had a surgery, and that's like another thing, that's something else. And she needed help and everything, and I was like, you know what, she's my mom, I'm always gonna help her. So we ended up coming here. Still, there was like a lot of things that were like connecting him with her, which is very annoying. And it was just so bad. Like it was just getting on my nerves to the point where I'm like, dude, like, as much as I love you, like, I prefer just to be away from this, like, from you and everything in your family. Like, you can go back to your mom and just, because it's like, it's to the point where a person just like, I love you, but I can't put myself in this position to live in, to feel this way, to feel disrespected, and a bunch of stuff. So that was like slowly, little by little, he started like kind of like detaching him from his mom and everything. And not that I'm telling him don't like talk to his family or don't be there for his family, like, not that. It's just that lady doesn't know what boundaries is, or she doesn't know what respect is. So you have to do something. And like, for example, right now we literally said that he got a new number. He told her to disconnect the line and everything, and for a certain reason that I'm just not gonna say. And she doesn't know his new number. If anything, if she wants to talk, she talks through my phone and everything, which is so much better, because every single time, like, if she's on the phone with him, like, she's either telling him, oh, why haven't you but it's like, oh, from the money. He's like, why do you need more money? Or I thought you were gonna pay for your brother's your sister's this and that. Or like paying for stuff. Like, dude, take care of your own kids. Or like her calling me while I'm at work, saying that it's an emergency, and it's because she can't keep a leash on one of her kids. And yeah, they're my brother-in-law, but at the same time, it's like, it's not our issue, because she's the mom and he's not the dad. He's just an older brother. And it was just that's basically how everything is right now. It's getting better. We talk so much about this. We have thought about it. Like, we've cried about it so much, about everything. But for now, like, literally, like, yeah, a bunch of people can say that getting married at 18 is not your best deal, but it's like, getting married at 30, 40, you're still not sure if it's the right decision. You just gotta take it. And if you're ready to do it like at a young age, then just do it, you know. Who cares about what people say? Because at the end of the day, it's your life, not theirs. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked my video. Please subscribe, and I'll be sure to be posting more videos every week, so stay tuned. Thank you.